What is up? It is Andy coming to you on a Friday that I'm relatively excited about, not because of who's on the schedule and what games are on the slate, but because after this weekend, we have a nice little break here. We have a break for the Four Nations scam-off, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't need it. You know, when you have to make these videos as frequently as I do, there's just a level of sniffing redundancy. Every night I look in there, and it's just like I feel like sometimes I'll wind up out. Oh, we got a game up in Winnipeg tonight, and they're playing the Islanders. The Islanders are going to be on the road. Winnipeg's the black hole of offense, so it's just natural to take an under 2.5 of the New York Islanders. I mean, sometimes you're just regurgitating the same things, and you don't even need my videos. Go watch an old video, and you can get all the picks that I'm going to give for this video because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a copy-paste. Copy-paste. The New York Islanders are going into Winnipeg. Winnipeg is coming off of a shutout of the Carolina Hurricanes. It wasn't even Hellebuck. We'll be getting Hellebuck in this game. The Islanders lost Matt Barzal 2 games ago. And while they've been playing great in terms of producing results, they squeezed out a 2-1 win in that last game against Vegas. They are getting great goaltending. So everything about this game screams unders all over the place with the classic, somewhat, I never know if team totals count as something you can take in the pizzeria. It kind of is, but the New York Islanders under 2.5 team total is just a natural place to start. I think that's probably a good bet in the black hole of offense where pretty much everybody stays held under 2.5 goals. But when you look at that, I've told you guys, you can see an under 2.5. Aren't there smarter ways? If you know a team's going to get 2 goals max, aren't there smarter ways and better prices to maximize value on that sniff of the Isles being suppressed? Well, they lost Barzal on that top line, so now you kind of have a makeshift top line. He was the facilitator on that top line. So give me the under on Duclaire, who took Barzal's spot, and then Anders Lee. I'll leave Bo Horvat at. Give me the double under. So rather than a minus 125, I'll be looking at something like a plus 125 for those 2 guys in Winnipeg. Who knows? That whole line, the whole team might stay under half of a point, but Islanders unders look pretty juicy to me. But don't forget, the Islanders haven't been giving up goals at all. Go look at Sorokin's stats. He's been playing incredible. So on the other side, I like an under half of a point for Perfetti and Namestikov. The classic line 2, power play 2 duo. I like their double under as well. I'll be chasing all unders in that game. But you want all overs? Hey, I told you, this is the broken record. You're just hearing the same things over and over. All right, let's go check on the Rangers who are playing the Pittsburgh Penguins. The potential Sidney Crosby-less Pittsburgh Penguins. He didn't practice. I don't see any of his point props listed. He'll probably end up playing. Maybe it was just a maintenance day, but it's something to be on the lookout for because we can control, copy, control, paste from the other night. I see Adam Fox. He has a decently priced point prop. I see the Rangers who aren't even a minus 200. Give me the Rangers to win. Give me Adam Fox. Both of those give you a plus money bet. You can get the Rangers a plus money if you want to be a money line pizzeria guy. Then I'll do the same thing that I did the other night that worked out for the Rangers. The Rangers, they have some decent momentum. It's not like they have a great team heading in. This is the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they should be able to continue the momentum that they've built these last couple games since trading for JT Miller. And I'm also just going to roll over those same types of bets that I did last game. Give me Zibanejad for a point and JT Miller for a point, and then run out a second bet, half unit of 2 points for JT Miller, a point for Mika Zibanejad, and an assist for Artemi Panarin. And it didn't work out last game. But it did work out the game before that, and if it's a plus 625, you have to lose this one, the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, and maybe you'll lose that initial bet. That's a good bet to always take as long as the opponent's right. You think I would give this out if they were in the black hole up there in Winnipeg? No, but they are at home against the Pittsburgh Penguins. So that is a worthwhile calculated sniff. Full top line, who's been producing a ton of points since being put together against the Pittsburgh Penguins on their own home ice. You're over plus 600 for that same game parlay. It hit 2 games ago. We're in the clear for a while, and this game is one that I will take a shot on. Like I said, if we were on the road in Carolina, I'm not doing that. But at home against Pittsburgh, yes, I do think it is worth a sniff. So I'll do that same game parlay there. All right, you got some overs. Now it's time to go back to the unders because I see 2 unders teams facing off. I see the Stars and the Kings. This has the makings of an under. This smells like an under. You know, there's always a chance. Like when Washington played Winnipeg and it got a little ruckusy. But for the most part, when you get 2 of these types of teams, just like Minnesota, Carolina last night, you kind of know which teams like to play that under style of hockey. The Stars, they're not really lighting the lamp, although they have new players that are introduced into this lineup. You know, they got Marchment back. They traded for Granlund, so they have a pretty full roster. But we'll see if that materializes in more goals because now they're kind of figuring out the optimal combinations. They're not exactly sure where they want to slot all these players. So while they figure that out, just like Carolina trying to figure out what to do with Mikko Rantanen. Did I tell you Natchez was going to be better? Did I tell you Natchez was going to outscore him? I know a couple treat things about a couple treat things. Anyway, give me that under 6.5. It's a disgusting price. Who can I take? Who can I take on either team? Well, Jamie Benn down on the third line, not on the top power play anymore. Under 6.5 with the under half of a point on Jamie Benn. But you don't even have to do that. You can take the under half of a point on Jamie Benn and his line mate, who isn't even on a power play anymore, Evgeny Dadonov. Both of those guys under half of a point. It's plus 120. I kind of like taking 2 players who don't seem like they're set up well to contribute in a potentially low-scoring game. And I can't complete this video without at least mentioning it because a couple of years back, this would be 7-5. It would be one of the wildest games you've ever seen, but these teams are different now. Colorado doesn't have 3 stacked lines like they used to, and Edmonton does not play the full roller hockey run and gun, almost qualified them for the Scam 5 back and forth type of roller hockey that they used to. Losing Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final will do that. It will refine some of those rough edges of yours. And, you know, there are some things that I like here. In particularly my guy, the guy I told you, leading the NHL in scoring, and people acted like he was some bum. And now he's a point per game, I think 7 points in 7 games with the Avalanche, and that's Marty Natchez. The same way I talked about that JT Miller same game parlay, the 2 points. That's what we've been running out with McKinnon and Natchez. It hit last night. I'm going back to it. So 2 half-unit plays. You ready? 2 points for McKinnon, point for Lehkonen, assist for Natchez. Cha-ching! Next one, 2 points for Natchez, 1 point for Lehkonen, and an assist for McKinnon. You're basically just flopping McKinnon and Natchez. I'm just trying to maximize the points that are coming out of that line, and those are the 2 setups that I think would do that. If you just go point, that's not getting the best value. I like the 2 points with the 1 point for the guy who's least likely to get 2 or an assist in the middle, and then that third player for an assist. So that's what I got for you there, and that's what I got for you here on this Friday video. Good luck to you. Better luck to me. Make sure you are subscribed here to the YouTube channel. Very much appreciated. So if I drop something, when I drop something, click those notifications and you will know when it comes out. Obviously, if you want all the extra stuff, you want to support the show, you want to be a minority owner of everything that happens here on the YouTube channel, you can join the Patreon, patreon.com/AndyFrancis. There are chat rooms in there where you can chat with all these other sniffers who are betting on everything and anything from all sports. I will talk to you later. Enjoy the 4 Nations scam off and the Super Bowl. Take it easy. I will talk to you later.